So tonight, guys, I was sitting down watching a Hellblade II stream, and I didn't realize this. This game is so incredibly short. I basically watched the whole game. And I'm just gonna say this. Yeah, I'm not gonna play this game. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it because one, I don't find the Hellblade game, even the first one, that interesting. I don't think the characters are that compelling. I think they're very shallow. Yes, the graphics are very nice. I will admit that each time a day. The graphics look amazing, but graphics don't make a game. This game is the very definition of a walk-in simulator. It is among the lines of what I would call a tech demo. It's what most people seem to be calling it, a tech demo. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's a bad tech demo, but it's not a full-fledged game. This is not a game that you should be paying for. This is not a game that you should be paying for to have access to through Game Pass. This is a game that at most takes you 7 hours to complete. And at most, it's mostly at puzzles. It's the little looking puzzles I was seeing. It was these walking segments that are so slow. And honestly, it just infuriates me. It infuriates me this game looks this good. And yet there is next to nothing when it comes to this game. There is nothing when it comes to its gameplay. Its gameplay, its combat is shallow as possible. Even games that are among the lines like this, like, a walking simulator game, something like A Plague Tale Requiem, are a hell lot better than this. One, because they know how to tell an engaging story, and two, they have engaging characters, and three, they actually have, real gameplay. Yes, it is a walking simulator as well, but at the same time, this is a walking simulator that's done well. It's a game, in my opinion, that if I was a little more forgiving for these type of games, I would absolutely love. I love the first Plague Tales game. I think that was a well done game. I think Requiem is a well done game. But Hellblade 2 is not well done. It is well done in one department, and that is graphics. Everything else is just either good or what the fuck, why is this so shallow? This is the problem with Hellblade. It's just Hellblade 2. It's just so shallow. It's even shallow compared to the game that came before it. It's crazy to think, people are sitting here trying to say, oh, this game's a victim of the Xbox tax. Something they have made up. Something they have made up to justify the fact that Microsoft, as of lately, has been dropping the ball. So apparently now there's this imaginary tax going around. These people are trying to sit there and say this game, Hellblade 2, is on the same caliber as something like God of War Ragnarok or Spider-Man 2 or The Last of Us Part 2 or Ghost of Tsushima, so on and so forth. Because they're walking simulators, because that's been the ongoing joke for the longest time when it comes to PlayStation. That PlayStation games are more movies than video games. Except for the fact that they actually have gameplay and they actually have real in-depth, I keep saying in-depth, combat, in-depth story, in-depth characters. Hellblade 2 is the definition of beautiful puddle, but that's it. It's wide as a puddle. It's the depth of a puddle. This game is not worth the asking price. And I know some people will come off and call me a fanboy. Oh, how dare you, to try to put down our game. I'm looking at your game right now as I record this. And this is it. This is 90% of the game is walking and a few combat encounters happen here and there. The game sets up to have this giant boss fight. You think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. And it doesn't even fucking deliver that. It's a game that very much just has two gameplay types. Walking and shallow as hell combat. And for some reason, some people out there think it's a masterpiece. Listen, at the end of the day, you like what you like. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong for liking what you like. But I don't think this game is that good. I don't think this game's worth asking the asking price. I don't even think it's worth subscribing to Xbox Game Pass to try for an hour. Because honestly, it's just so boring. It's one of those games that if you, for example, cannot tolerate, Assassin's Creed missions where you have to follow a person for X amount of time until, X other thing happens, then this is not for you. This is not the game for you. Do not buy this game. So until next time, guys, this is that PlayStation Gamer sign out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube algorithm BS. Bye.